Imagine waking up tomorrow, and the night sky is completely empty. No stars, no moon, no Milky Way spilled across the darkness, no planets shining like tiny signals from another world. Just a black ceiling over Earth, as if the universe had been erased while we were sleeping. It sounds impossible, but the deeper scientists look into space, the more they find places where reality behaves like a nightmare written in physics. Explosions powerful enough to outshine galaxies. Empty regions so vast they make the universe look unfinished. Planets where metal falls from the sky. And black holes that may have a voice. This is the day the universe almost disappeared. Let's start with the most violent thing astronomers have ever seen: gamma-ray bursts. Most people think supernovas are the biggest explosions in the universe. They're not. A supernova is the death scream of a massive star. It can shine brighter than an entire galaxy for a short time, but a gamma-ray burst is something else. It is a narrow beam of extreme radiation, launched during catastrophic events in space, like the collapse of a massive star or the collision of dense stellar remnants like neutron stars. For a few seconds, a gamma-ray burst can release more energy than our sun will produce over its entire 10 billion-year lifetime. That is not just big. That is a universe-level flashbulb. And here is the terrifying part. The energy does not spread gently in every direction. It can fire out in focused jets, like cosmic blowtorches aimed across deep space. If one happened close enough to Earth, and if one of those jets pointed directly at us, it could damage the ozone layer and expose life on the surface to dangerous radiation. But breathe. Astronomers have not found any nearby star system likely to produce a dangerous gamma-ray burst aimed at Earth anytime soon, so this is not a warning that tomorrow is doomed. It is a reminder that the universe contains forces so powerful, distance is the only reason we can calmly look up at the stars. Somewhere, far beyond our neighborhood, a gamma-ray burst is probably happening right now. For a moment, it becomes one of the brightest things in existence. Then it fades, leaving behind a mystery, an afterglow, and a scar in the dark. Now zoom out, farther than one star, farther than one galaxy, farther than entire clusters of galaxies, because space is not evenly filled. Galaxies form long glowing threads, like a web stretched across the cosmos, and between those threads are the cosmic voids. Gigantic regions of almost nothing. Not perfectly empty, but so underfilled with galaxies that they look like missing pieces in the map of reality. Some cosmic voids stretch hundreds of millions of light years across. Light is the fastest thing in the universe. It can circle Earth more than 7 times in 1 second. Now imagine traveling at that speed for hundreds of millions of years, and for much of the journey, seeing almost nothing. No bright city of stars ahead. No crowded galaxy neighborhood. Just distance. Silence. Blackness. Cosmic voids are among the largest known structures in the universe, and they raise a strange question. Why is the universe arranged this way? Scientists think gravity pulled matter into dense regions over billions of years, leaving the emptier regions emptier. Tiny differences in the early universe grew into the vast cosmic web we see today. But standing at the edge of a void, even in imagination, feels like looking at a hole in existence. Black holes may swallow matter. Cosmic voids swallow scale. They make you realize that space is not just big. It is uneven, ancient, and full of absences too enormous for the human mind to hold. Now, let's leave the emptiness and visit a planet that sounds like it should belong in mythology. Its name is WASP-76b. This world is an ultra-hot gas giant, orbiting extremely close to its star, so close that one side is blasted by constant daylight. Temperatures on that day side can climb above 4,300 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 2,400 degrees Celsius. That is hot enough for iron to vaporize, not melt, vaporize. On Earth, iron is something we build bridges with. On WASP-76b, iron can become part of the atmosphere. Powerful winds may carry that iron vapor from the scorching day side toward the cooler night side. And when the vapor cools, it can condense. Then it falls, not as water, not as snow, as liquid iron rain. Imagine a storm where every drop is metal, a sky full of molten iron, falling through alien darkness, on a planet locked in a permanent battle between furnace and night. WASP-76b is not strange because it breaks physics. It is strange because it obeys physics perfectly, and the result sounds impossible. That is one of the great shocks of astronomy. The universe does not need magic to create monsters. Physics is enough. Now for one of the strangest ideas of all. Everyone says space is silent. Mostly, that is true. Sound needs a medium to travel through, like air or water. The empty vacuum between stars does not carry sound the way Earth's atmosphere does. But not all of space is completely empty. In the Perseus galaxy cluster, a giant black hole sits inside a huge cloud of hot gas. As the black hole affects its surroundings, it creates pressure waves that ripple through that gas. Those waves are not sound you could hear by floating nearby. They are far too low for human ears, and they move through gas spread across an enormous cosmic scale. But scientists can translate those pressure waves into frequencies humans can hear.